Are you sitting comfortably? Good. It's time for Pixelbitch. So who is excited to see Iron Maiden at Download this year? Yeah, me neither. You know why? Because Iron Maiden have been going for 40 years. They've played Donington Park more times than I've popped down to Tesco to get milk. It turns out you can have too much of a good thing, and that is especially true when it comes to gaming. Flooding the market year after year might be a good way to get gamers to keep playing your product, but it is a surefire way to let creativity slide, and sooner or later you're gonna get what's called franchise fatigue. So I'm not saying that these games need to go away and never come back. Maybe just take a year out. Have a gap year. Here are my top 5 gaming franchises that just need to go away for a while. Is there a racing series more yawn-inducing than Need for Speed? While this car racing property has been a staple of the genre for over 2 decades, there's been a new title released every year since 1997. At this point, the only real consistency in the series is its inconsistency. In an attempt to get the series back on track, Ghost Studios did a hard reboot simply titled Need for Speed, but this new title also suffers from lack of focus on racing fundamentals. Maybe it's time for Need for Speed to have that much needed MOT. When I was a kid, WWE games were looked forward to. Unfortunately, as 2K picked up the series from the dying THQ, they dropped the SmackDown name, but lots of features from the series as well. Now WWE games stand for roster updates and little else. With recent titles being wildly inconsistent in gameplay and graphics, it's clear that the WWE series needs to hit the showers and regroup. The only guarantees in life are death, taxes, and a yearly EA FIFA game. Year after year of marginally improved sequels that barely include more than some team updates and a tweak or two to the gameplay, asking fans to shell out money for a new game that isn't very new is a bit rich. Instead, maybe EA should release DLC content to update the previous game for new seasons, while allowing their developers time to release a well-rounded, well-made game every few years, thus preventing loyal players getting gouged. Assassin's Creed started life as a groundbreaking series, with the first few titles being called the greatest of a generation. But 8 years and multiple titles later, Assassin's Creed has become stuck in a yearly development loop. Assassin's Creed Syndicate is one of the best titles it's released in years and a welcome return to form, but since it came out only a year after the dismal Assassin's Creed Unity, many past fans decided they'd just been burned one too many times, and asking those same people to purchase a new game only a year on is a tough proposition. Assassin's Creed needs to take a break quickly, as it's already become a parody of its former self. The mother of all scapegoats for oversaturation, each entry of Call of Duty is admittedly a solid game at its core, but if there's a game series that needs to take a break, I think it's this one. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare revolutionised first-person shooters back in 2007, but since then Activision have been happily reiterating the Modern Warfare central concept, to the point that the mantra "played one, played them all" rings true. While they have reintroduced 3 yearly development cycles instead of 1, if they don't do more to stave off franchise fatigue, Call of Duty could go into years-long hibernation. So that was my top 5, but what are yours? Or maybe you still really like the Assassin's Creed games. Hey, I'm not here to judge. Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. See you next time.